Solar panels on rooftops, sheds, walls, and even along highways are the sources of electricity used in the highway service area of Golden Village in Shandong province.
China is winning the green energy race, and it's leaving the rest of the world scrambling to keep up. Once known as the world's largest polluter, China has transformed into a green energy juggernaut, outpacing the competition and reshaping the future of renewable power. This isn't just about cutting emissions, it's about global dominance, economic power, and survival in a rapidly changing world. So, how did China pull this off, and what does it mean for the rest of us? Stick around because this story is one you won't want to miss. Before we dive in, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content on global trends and innovations. Let's start by setting the scene. In the early 2000s, China's skies were choking on smog. Massive industrial growth fueled by coal and heavy industry had turned cities like Beijing into pollution hotspots. People wore masks before it became a global norm. The country faced international condemnation and mounting public pressure. To many, China seemed trapped in a cycle of pollution and economic growth. But instead of succumbing, they made a pivot, and it was monumental. The Chinese government saw the writing on the wall: climate change, public health crises, and economic instability, all tied to their fossil fuel dependency. Their solution? Go big on green energy. Big. Fast forward to today, and China has become the largest producer of solar panels, wind turbines, and batteries in the world. They didn't just dip their toes into renewable energy, they jumped in head first. China produces nearly 80% of the world's solar panels and has installed more wind capacity than Europe and the US combined. The country's green energy revolution didn't just happen, it was planned, executed, and backed by billions of dollars. But how did they move so quickly? And is this a win-win for the planet? China's rise in green energy isn't just about investment, it's about strategy. The government set ambitious targets, created subsidies, and supported green industries with tax incentives and policies. Unlike many other countries, China put its full weight behind renewables. The result? Massive solar farms that stretch across deserts, wind farms that harness coastal breezes, and cities buzzing with electric vehicles. Take the Tengger Desert Solar Park, often called the Great Wall of Solar. Spanning more than 1,200 square kilometers, it generates enough electricity to power millions of homes. China has also invested heavily in offshore wind projects, with plans to install thousands of turbines in the coming years. But here's a question: is all of this green growth as clean as it seems? Yes, China's energy transformation is impressive, but there's a darker side. Mining for rare earth metals used in batteries and green tech has taken a toll on the environment. The push for renewables has led to habitat destruction, pollution, and concerns over labor practices in parts of China's supply chain. Critics argue that the green boom has a hidden cost. So, is this a green revolution or a green illusion? Despite the challenges, China's commitment to renewables is shaking up the global market. By mass-producing solar panels and batteries, they've driven prices down, making green energy affordable worldwide. That's right, if you've bought a solar panel or an electric car recently, chances are it was made in China or influenced by their manufacturing scale. This has helped accelerate the global shift to clean energy. But it also creates a new kind of dependency, one where much of the world relies on China for critical green technology. Let's be real, that kind of dominance comes with risks. As nations pivot to clean energy, they may find themselves at the mercy of China's supply chain. So, what happens if there's a geopolitical dispute? It's a complicated web of benefits and challenges, and it makes one thing clear: green energy isn't just about the environment, it's about power. But why is China pushing so hard? The answer goes beyond global influence. Climate change is a direct threat to China's economic stability and public health. Rising sea levels, extreme weather, and pollution-related illnesses cost lives and money. China isn't just leading the green energy race to gain leverage, it's fighting for survival. The stakes are existential, and they know it. So, what does this mean for other countries? The race is on, and the competition is fierce. In recent years, the US and Europe have been playing catch-up. Governments are pouring billions into their renewable energy initiatives, creating jobs and driving innovation. And this race has a winner-takes-all mentality because whoever controls the green tech market controls the future of energy. But here's a twist. This isn't a zero-sum game. The green energy race is driving down costs, creating new technologies, and making renewable power accessible for all. China's success has pushed other nations to step up. In this way, the competition is a catalyst for change. The question is, will it be enough, and can we all win together? Let's talk about the next frontier: energy storage. As the world shifts to renewables, storing energy becomes critical. China has made huge strides in battery technology, from electric vehicles to grid-scale storage. By investing heavily in lithium-ion and exploring next-gen solutions like solid-state batteries, China is positioning itself to lead the next phase of the energy revolution. But they're not alone. Countries worldwide are pouring resources into battery research. The result? A fierce race to develop batteries that are cheaper, longer-lasting, and more sustainable. And here's the thing: batteries are key to solving the intermittency problem of renewables. Solar and wind are weather-dependent, but advanced storage tech can keep the lights on, even when the sun isn't shining or the wind isn't blowing. If China cracks this code before the rest of the world, they'll cement their dominance. But what if other nations leapfrog them? It's a high-stakes game of innovation and strategy. To truly win the green energy race, China knows it can't go it alone. Through initiatives like the Belt and Road, they're exporting green tech and helping build renewable infrastructure in other countries. Some see this as generosity, others see it as a play for influence. Either way, it's changing lives in developing nations, bringing clean energy to places that desperately need it. But what's next for China? Their targets are bold: peak carbon emissions by 2030 and carbon neutrality by 2060. Meeting these goals will require more innovation, investment, and international collaboration. Floating solar farms, hydrogen energy, and offshore wind will likely play bigger roles. The world will be watching, and so should you. China is winning the green energy race, but it's not the end of the story. This race is about more than dominance. It's about securing a future for our planet. If we take anything from China's rapid progress, it's that ambition and action can change the world. But it's up to every nation to step up, innovate, and collaborate. If you enjoyed this deep dive into China's green energy dominance, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more stories about global innovation and change. Want to dive deeper into how other countries are tackling their own green energy challenges? Click the end screen now to explore more surprising renewable energy breakthroughs that could reshape our future.